Ladies and gentlemen, we remain with amateur mixed martial arts over three-minute rounds of action in the bantamweight division. Would you welcome first into the blue corner, representing BKK, Ethan Lewis. And would you welcome his opponent into the red corner, representing Rebel MMA, Marshall Opoku. Ladies and gentlemen, could we please keep the cage area clear, please? Could we please keep the cage area clear? So, bantamweight MMA, Ethan Lewis in the red, Marshall Opoku in the red. And sharp boxing from the man in the red corner's for big support here tonight. Slightly shorter of the two, but he explodes into action. So Ethan looked there for the double leg. Marshall prevented that, and you could see why he wanted it upright. Very solid boxing. Looks to get those underhooks in, Ethan. Marshall looking to stay upright. Weight distribution, as you can see, different between the two. The taller, leaner of the two is Ethan. The stockier, muscular Marshall in the red. Looking to break clear, throws the left hook, looks to throw it again. Ethan smiles, you can see the height difference here. Looks to throw the kick as Marshall comes in, throws it again, but is clipped with a left hook. Marshall knows where the head of his taller opponent Ethan is, but Ethan throws those kicks. He's got to be careful when he throws those kicks, though, that that left-hand counter doesn't catch him cleanly, because that's what Marshall is looking for. There! Oh, he took that well. That landed solidly, but he has to take it again, and these left hands are getting through. The crowd respond. What a chin for Ethan. That was the top of the head. And then he goes for the double leg. It's the right tactic from Ethan. Look at the sprawl attempt from Marshall. He doesn't want this on the ground. Looks to get the leg sprawled. He looks to reap the leg, looks to sprawl wide, Marshall. Ethan persists on that single leg. And the crowd reacts as Marshall breaks clear again, but Ethan drives the right knee in. And they break cleanly, which you feel is what Marshall wanted, but it's tiring work keeping Ethan off him like that. And Ethan throws that right leg. He's marked to the right-hand side of the face from that big left hand, but he's aware of it now and looking to respond. Moves around Marshall. What an opening round from these two. Marshall prevents the takedowns, but Ethan has coped with the upright explosive punching of Marshall and lands his own right hand this time and left. Weathered the storm, throws the right leg high, and Marshall bites on his gum shield, and the crowd respond immediately. But Ethan eating those punches and coming back. There's more variety to his work here. But Marshall continues to push in. Last 10 seconds of a very exciting opening round. And with that last 10 seconds, rolling and throwing Marshall, forcing Ethan to give ground. Big finish from the man from the red corner. What an opening round from both of them. Fireworks from the start. Round two, and you wonder what's left in the tank here. After an explosive opening round, you can see the face marked for Ethan, but he remained cool and calm and picked his own shots. Marshall, huge support, explosive when he comes in close for the boxing, and he won't want it to change. You just wonder what happens if Ethan can get this to ground. Look to kick that lead leg, looking to shift the balance, looks for it again. You can see the way it shifts Marshall's balance, and the way that Ethan's now looking to step away, goes for that single leg early this round. It's a good tactic, he doesn't need to take those shots, but Marshall resolute in his defense. The sprawl, that checking knee as he pushes clear, squats low to come back upright, and they break cleanly. Ethan thwarted once more. Marshall backs off. That lead leg attack again from Ethan to take that balance, and he does this time. And there's the danger for Marshall, as Ethan, as I said, he's remained calm under these bombs that are coming in from Marshall. And I think next time he takes the balance and, as I said, takes Marshall off its feet, it's Marshall that catches the leg, twists and turns in this bout. But now this is where Ethan might look to tie his man up, look for the triangle there. Marshall aware and postures back up. Twists and turns in this bout. They touch gloves respectfully. Ethan steps forward, throws the left and right hand. Right to the body, left to the head again from Marshall. Spins with that attempt. Catches the leg again, takes his man to the canvas and pushes away. Does not want to go to ground with Ethan. Ethan told to get up. Stiff right hand from Ethan, left over the top once more from Marshall. Looks for it again and lands it once more. But Ethan stays there with him. Retains his composure, retains his shape. I said he's marked up on the cheek from those left hands. But there's the balance. I just wondered why he doesn't follow up there to test Marshall on the ground. Because unless he's saying to Marshall, I've taken your best and I can deal with it. And a strong right hand from Ethan in reply as Marshall fires left and rights once more, drives the knee and then the right hand in Ethan. Stays in the pocket with his opponent. Marshall firing away these shots. Ethan looks for the high head kick, looks for his own right hand, has to take the left again and give ground. Marshall relentless in his approach, but it is the one approach, which is these hooking punches, left and right, backed by huge support, but Ethan, you feel, stays with him. Well, two action-packed rounds, and both men still there as we come for the third and final round. So third and final round, and both men still there. They touch gloves and hug sportingly. And this time it's Ethan that comes forward, throwing the straight punches, body and head reply from Marshall. Then he goes for the double leg. Look at the sprawl from Marshall as Ethan went for it. Oh, but Ethan drives that right knee through the channel. Marshall digs deep, looks to throw to the head from that left hand. Ethan chops low with the kicks to the legs of Marshall. Marshall with that right hand over the top, lands with it cleanly. Ethan shrugs up and he lands once more. The problem for Marshall is that Ethan just seems to walk forward through them. They don't seem to phase him. I say that, he takes two steps back, but immediately goes back into the pocket with Marshall. Looks for the takedown. Marshall sees it, pushes forward again, but he nods as the right hand of Ethan caught him on the way in. It's been a tough, grueling 2 rounds, and the third is no different here. Chops at that balance again, Ethan. Looks for it once more. Marshall fires the shots at the same time. That left hand over the top again. But you feel it in terms of concussive power. Ethan has weathered the storm here. Takes that shot, shrugs, comes back and fires his own left. Huge support for Marshall in that red corner. And he's given everything in this bout. Push forward consistently. Mike Tyson style with the boxing. But Ethan there again takes the balance with the legs, does so again. More versatility, now goes for the double leg. And Marshall looks to push him away once more and get back to his feet. So resilient. But Ethan throws the right. And the right leg comes through. Marshall throws the right hand. Looks for the left again, lands it to the jaw. Ethan breathes deeply for the first time and fires back. Throws the push kick. Little acknowledgement from both men here. Marshall backing off now as the right round kick comes in. Looks for the left hand as the right kick comes again. Feeling the pace now, you feel. But a little flurry again from Marshall as he steps forward. Oh, stiff right hand from Ethan. Right hand, and then he just goes from the kick to the stomach. For a second there, Marshall went. Then he comes back. These two men, they say leave it in there. That's what these two have done. But to the midsection, Marshall is feeling it now to the midsection. But he's got to survive till the end of the round. What a bout that was. Incredible work from both men. Full credit to both these warriors. Ladies and gentlemen, before I make the official announcement on this one, this surely is a contender for fight of the night from these two men. And our head judges told me that going into the third and final round, this was 1 round apiece. But we do have a unanimous decision in favor of the blue corner, Ethan Lewis.